trending, guys. There is a report on social media trending about a purported arrest of Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traore. That is misleading, that is misinterpretation, that is in fact a distraction. Based on the report, shared or posted last year, April, by U.S. Embassy in Burkina Faso, it was a kind of statement expressing concern for human rights abuses and for accountability of the perpetrators of such crime, like massacre of more than 100 people, including 56 children or thereabouts, and the ban of media outlets and other human rights violations, according to the reports. But there is not such a thing as arrest. So there is no evidence that an American authority has issued a statement suggesting an intent to arrest Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traore. Claims circulating about such intentions, particularly from the U.S. government or military, appears to be false and lack credible backing from official sources or major news outlets. For instance, posts on X have referenced unverified TikTok videos as the origin of these rumors, which were debunked as misinformation. All I know is that the U.S. has expressed concerns about human rights abuses and media restriction under terrorist regime, as seen in a joint statement with the UK condemning civilian massacre and the media suspensions. However, these statements focus on calling for investigations and accountability, not arrests. Always approach such claims critically, as they can stem from unverifiable sources or misinterpretations. So what exactly is in that report? Let me show you right from U.S. Embassy's website in Burkina Faso. Joint statement on civilian massacres and media suspensions in Burkina Faso. The following joint statement was released by the governments of United Kingdom and the United States of America, edited or published on April 29, 2024. Last year. What the heck? Why the distraction? Why the noise? The government of the United Kingdom and the United States are gravely concerned by reports of massacre of civilians by Burkinabe military forces in late February. A recent Human Rights Watch report details first-hand accounts of the execution of at least 223 civilians, including 56 children, in the villages of Nondine and Soro in Burkina Faso's Yatinga province. We call on the transition authorities to thoroughly investigate these massacres and hold those responsible for accountability, to hold them to account for these massacres. Shouldn't that be investigated in the first place? Why the noise? We offer our deepest condolences to the loved ones of all victims of violence perpetrated in Burkina Faso in recent months, including Christians and Muslims murdered by terrorist groups in their places of worship and members of the armed forces who have been killed. We call on all actors in Burkina Faso to respect human rights and adhere to international humanitarian law as applicable. The only long-term solution to the scourge of terrorism is expanding good governance based on the rule of law, respect for human rights, and the promotion of social cohesion. We strongly oppose the suspension of media outlets, including VOA Voice of America and the BBC British Broadcasting Corporation, the blocking of human rights watches, websites, and the restrictions placed on all media from reporting on their articles. This decision coincides with World Press Freedom Day on May 3, which reminds us that societies are strengthened, not threatened, by well-informed publics and expressions of opinions. Free and independent media must be permitted to conduct investigations and good faith reporting without fear of reprisals. We strongly urge Burkina Faso's Superior Council of Communications (CSC) to reconsider its suspension of media outlets. So this is the whole thing that is boiling on social media about the arrest of Burkina Faso's president. Something that happened last year, April, exactly a year ago. Please stop that and let's focus on the current, and at least try as much as possible to keep our eyes on the ball. While we praise the government of Burkina Faso for trying to maintain Africanity, and build Africa, build Burkina Faso, we will also call him to order when we find out that their way he is not getting it right, because he is a human. He can